Whew. This is a little bit of an awkward situation, but what else can we do? How's it going there, YouTube? My name's the Dark Reviewer, and it's been a long time since the last time we made a video. So, in the idea that I'm still working on the Joker review to give you guys, and I'm also working on the Zombieland 2 and the Maleficent reviews. I promise I will get those out. I'll get those out between now and the end of the year. That is the hope. I want to get these out before Star Wars Rise of Skywalker comes out, because even though we all know that Disney is probably not the best suited for the Star Wars next movie, but the new trailer got me hyped, and I'm now excited again, so we'll see what happens. So to cure your need for videos on the channel, here we go. We're going to give another top 10 list. Alright, so what other top 10 lists should we do? Well, since I had this idea pop in my head of just a few days ago, I actually decided to do what anyone else would have done for recent anime titles that we've seen this last 2018 all the way up till now. I'm giving you the top 10 recent anime openings. So here's the rules. The way these rules are going to go out, we're going to look at all the anime from the winter of 2018, and we're going to come up all the way here till now in 2019 of fall. So that's right, we're only going to look at this past year and the current year of anime. So no Dragon Ball Super, no nothing like that is going to be on this list, unfortunately, because that ended in 2017. But trust me, guys, you'll like some of these picks. So without further ado, number 10. Kicking off this list, we're going to go into one that I never thought I would get back into again. Catharsis from Tokyo Ghoul Ring. Yep, the latest and the now final season of Tokyo Ghoul anime was this opening. Because, don't get me wrong, I used to love Tokyo Ghoul. I loved the very first season. It was great. It was a dark story of someone who has ghoul blood in him, and he's trying to balance out his human life and his ghoul life, which is, of course, not the best situation to do. But then we got season 2, which I absolutely hated. And then I heard about season 3, and they did the whole cliche about, oh yeah, they erased his memories, and he's now part of the organization that hunts ghouls. Great. Another one of those storylines. But as I dived deeper into the manga, I was surprised. And this opening really got me going to see how this season was going to go. It was dark, it had great drama, and the character arcs are just fantastic. So if anyone wishes to watch Tokyo Ghoul again, skip number 2 and just watch this one, okay? And who knows? Maybe they'll do the spinoff, because there is a spinoff manga that's supposed to come out that's talking about Kaneki's and Toka's children, but we'll see what happens. And right now, I'll just satisfy my need with this particular opening from Tokyo Ghoul Ring. Number 9. This one, I have to say, I am surprised I even finished. Daisuki from Hensuki. Okay, Japan, what is the deal with you? I never, ever expected them to go full-on fan service for at least half a season. I didn't expect that. But to them go full-on for a full season? Really? Yes, it was a funny idea, but as soon as this season of this new romantic comedy harem style was going on, I was cringing halfway through. And no, granted, the opening song is catchy as all hell. If you don't believe me, just listen to this a little bit. I have to admit, it's not worthy of watching, but the opening is catchy. The artist who does it does a good job, and it's, if I were reviewing this, it would be pretty low. But who knows? Maybe I will review it, which I am dreading. So either way, for a recent rom-com harem, I still have to put the opening here at number 9. Number 8. Okay, so what is the number 1 isekai anime that everyone's thinking of this past year and a half? Close. No. Megadorumu, from that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Yep. This one is the most watched and also the just full-on supported isekai title of this current year. And also even the I think it came out like in winter, yeah, like close to the end of the winter of 2018, and it just continued moving on in 2019. But both the openings were really good contenders for this spot. But I went with the second one just because it just sounded great. The opening style with the piano, the way the visuals worked, and of course it's by the same artist that did the first opening, which adds a little more flair. But it was catchy, it was fun, and it got me really excited for Season 2. And yep, Season 2 is coming out next year in January. So get those calendars out, guys, because if you want to see this slime again, you gotta wait. So either way, Megadorumu is right here at number 8. Number 7. Okay, so there wasn't that many sci-fi animes in 2019, but there was one that was out towards the fall and near the end of 2018. And it's also by one of my favorite J-pop artists. Error from Beatless. Now I know the joke, okay? Yes, the song has the word error in it a lot throughout the song, so you're thinking that, oh yeah, it's probably funny that it's gonna, like, the computer's gonna crash, like, right about. See what I mean? But yes, Error was very catchy, it was very well done, and the show Beatless, I do say, it's a highly recommendation. It was fun. It was a good sci-fi post-apocalyptic little anime story of kind of a overdone formula where a girl is genetically enhanced and turned into like more of a robotic kind of character, but you see more of the human side of her, and just the visuals for that anime is just breathtaking. I love it still to this day. And who knows, maybe like reincarnated as a slime, I will review that one as well. And it all just depends on what you guys like about this one. I do recommend it, and this song is very catchy, but it's all up to your preference. Remember, this is my list, it doesn't have to follow your opinions. So either way, Error slides right in at number 7 on the list. Number 6. Alrighty, so this one went on for a while, and I am shocked to see it end, regardless of how long it's been with this show. Power of Dreams, from Fairy Tail, the final season. Yep, it's high time. Fairy Tail is ending. And I just read an article that the next arc will be the last one. After getting rid of Zeref during the show, they are now moving on to Agnologia, which is going to be fun to see that final fight. But going back to how the final season began, this opening kicked it off to a really good start. and how it opens up like with Natsu and Lucy going off to find the rest of the Fairy Tail Guild, and it's just really well done how they did it. They had them just walking out with a little bit of a fade-ins of all the different characters, and I have to say it was really touching to see that they're supporting all these years of us being with these characters. So yes, it is. I mean, some people might think the opening 2 is better, but I don't know. It's okay, I guess. But this one to me is just as iconic as Strike Back from the previous arcs. So yes, Fairy Tail goes ahead and flies right in here. Number 6. Number 5. This one will leave you speechless. Touch Off from Promised Neverland. Yep, this one. When I first heard about this one, I did not know what to expect. I thought it would be like another like kiddie fantasy type of anime. But boy was I wrong. I was dead wrong. This one is more horror than it is about like going to another world. Like these kids are basically like they're almost like in prison. They have like little brands of their numbers on their necks. So it's like they're either clones, they're in prison, or just something other messed up. But this one by Uberworld, who did the first opening of Season 3 of My Hero Academia, just blew me away. I loved the visuals. It was so well done, so upbeat, and I have to say, it's probably one of the newest titles that have the catchiest openings. But regardless, it still had its faults. Promised Neverland did have its faults, but it did not take away from the experience. So, either way, like if you love dark fantasy style ones, but if you're not too squeamish about it, because as I have to say, the one is a little gory, but I highly recommend it. Promised Neverland is a promised spot right here at number 5. Number 4. Now, if I were to have someone whisper the word darling into my ear the whole time, I would have to pick this opening number that you would remember. Kiss of Death from Darling in the Franxx. Oh boy, this one. For an original anime-based concept based on not a manga at all, they nailed it. They did the anime so well done, and the studio behind Kill La Kill, of course it is. It has the same art style. You can totally tell it's from the same studio, but all the characters have their own unique styles and different characteristics about them, which add more feel to it. Granted though, I was a little upset with the ending for it. It did feel a little rushed and not making any sense towards the end, but either way, it was still great. They kept the opening the same throughout the whole season, just changing the animation for halfway through. I just loved this song. It is catchy, it is dramatic, it has everything I wish for these types of genres. Regardless though, people may consider this a ripoff to Neon Genesis Evangelion. You're kind of right. It is a little bit like that, but not at all the same. So either way, go out there and find your waifu within this one, because I have to say, mine is 02. So regardless, Kiss of Death is right here at number 4 of recent animes. Number 3. It's okay, because this one is here to show you that it is catchy as all hell. Make My Story from My Hero Academia Season 3. Yep, that's right. I loved this one. And why is this higher than Darling in the Franxx? Just because of how catchy and upbeat it is. Plus, the way the animation style was for this opening. I mean, if you look at it, you see like a certain scene with Endeavor, the father of Todoroki, and how they mirrored his like head turning with his father's was great and very well done. And even Bakugo and Deku are moving past All Might when he's standing there being all like Superman. It just shows that they're growing. All these characters are growing, and it's just really it just makes me engulfed into learning about what they're going to do as pro heroes. So yes, this one, I have to say though, Season 4's opening, not that good. And that's just me being me. I mean, there are other people out there who love that opening, but I just don't. I just think Make My Story was better. And it was up there with the Odd Future from the very first opening of Season 3. So yes, I'm still going to watch My Hero Season 4. It's just this one to me makes my list at number 3. Number 2. I had so much trouble doing this one. Because this one's a tie. I can't choose one over the other. I can't put one on the honorable mentions list because it just dethrones the value of it. So here you go. A tie for number 2. Love is War from Kaguya-sama Love is War. And Rise from The Rising of the Shield Hero. Yep, these two are by far one of my favorite openings in any recent anime I've seen. It's just going to Kaguya-sama. That anime is hilarious. I love it. It's just the concept of just trying to make someone confess their love first, and it's just a matter of pride that you just can't confess your love. It's genius. I love it. All the interaction between the characters just makes it so much better. And the opening, it just sounds like something you would hear from the 90s. It was great. It looked great. It was so catchy, and I just had a blast. And thank God it got a Season 2 announcement, and I cannot wait to go see it. Moving on, though, to Rise of the Shield Hero. The very first opening of that was great. I loved it. I love the show. I love the openings. Granted, I love the opening 1 a little bit more than 2, but regardless, where Rise of the Shield Hero tells a story about someone who loses everything for a crime he did not commit and is just being framed for it. And he's now trying to regain his stature but doing it his own way. And I commend them for doing that because this makes the Isekai formula almost redundant. And I just love how they turn it like he's not OP, he's not such a bland character. He has a motive, he has a great standing. And now they announced up to 4 seasons. Wow. I did not expect them to announce 4 seasons. I heard about 2, and then a few months ago I heard about 3 and 4. I was like, when is Season 2 then? I want Season 2! So, yes, Rise of the Shield Hero and Kaguya-sama come in tied right here at number 2. Honorable mentions. You probably knew this was coming. Because, yes, there are tons of anime that I listed out for the top 10 list, but there's also a bunch of anime that would have been on this list if not just for these ones. So here you go. These are the honorable mentions for animes from 2018 fall all the way here to the fall 2019. Just let me know what you think in the comments down below.
I keep my ideals lately, not them make my friends, the hero heightened up number senses, no fairness is needed for pigs. like a morning walk. Like a fallen angel 時の風に始まりに孤独はつきものさわずかな裏切ってもう希望のセンスがあり光の雑音が耳を刺す
And number one, most recent anime opening is... Yep, I mean, if I didn't put Kaguya-sama and Rise of the Shield Hero tied number two, one of them would have made number one. Until I heard this song. Sincerely, from Violet Evergarden. Wow. Talk about Netflix stepping up their game. Because yes, this one is a Netflix original anime made by Kyoto Studios, which my hearts go out to them for their during that whole arson thing. Prayers go out to the families for those who were injured and those who passed. But thank you to that studio for making this anime. It was so heartwarming, so emotional, and it was just, I loved the characters. And just the animation for this opening in general, just... would leave a tear to your eye. It's so tragic of what happened to Violet. She goes through this journey that she doesn't know if her superior in the army survived the war or not, because she was told to give an order that he was given the idea to find love for yourself and not be tied down. And it was just so heartbreaking to see that happen when she realized that what happened to him in the final episode. And I just really want the studio to recover, that they announced a movie for Violet Evergarden, and I want to go see. I just really hope that they recover shortly so we can experience more of Violet's story. Because this song is, to me, the best animated and the best just sung by the singer True for the recent animes I've seen. Congratulations, Violet. You're here at number one. Here you go, guys. There's one more top 10 list out of the way for you. And don't forget to click the little notification bell icon, because I'm actually working on my next anime review. I'm not going to tell you what it is because that will be spoiling, and I want you guys to be surprised about what it will be. Plus, I will have one little mini movie review for you guys before I release Joker. And be sure to click just let me know if you need if you guys have any more suggestions for top 10 lists, anime reviews, and I'll get started on the video game reviews as well. I have to do that. I'm working on the Let's Play very first episode, so I promise you guys I will get this channel up to speed as soon as I find time within my busy schedule, because school is just kicking me in the butt. But I'm having fun. I know you guys are patient enough to see this through, and I thank you for that. So again, remember to smash that like button in the face, like the badasses you are, and don't forget to click subscribe to join us here in the shadows. I'm the Dark Reviewer, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!